I haven't actually unmuted it. Oopsie, I must have missed. Hello, folks. I'm Drenduh Tyrof. Welcome back to me doing a fresh exist. Maybe I changed it so that concurrent viewers doesn't count with that. I don't know. But, yeah, hello. I'm going to be animating more stuff. The deadline's reaching close. I've got to be careful. Got to try and... you know, got to try and get all the stuff done. So, yeah, I'm going to open that down there so I can view the chat. And mute the Garry's mod slide because everything's already open. So without further ado, let's crack-a-lackle into this. So I've already set this up prior because I thought I might as well do something with it being open. So I've just gone for a walk because my brother wanted to go for one, so I went on one with him. And yeah. Now I've got to try and move this guy so that he moves appropriately. All of this has been merged together to create this effect. I don't quite know how I'm going to do the thing for him going up here when he flies into here after he's doing that. When the blue heavy's pole vaulting over. So the red heavy's going to sidestep and try and like use a grapple hook and it's going to miss or something. But yeah. So I've got to have a camera angle here, and it's going to go shwung and stuff. So let's animate this man. Is he recorded? All right, cool. Let's do that. And let's move a few onwards. Because of how I've merged all of this together, hopefully I won't really need to do a whole lot with that. And then I'll unfreeze all of this stuff. If I do that, that happens. But if I do this, it will put it back up there. So, yeah. Gonna turn on Ghost previous frame. Just so I can try and make it as, you know, accurately done as possible. I mean, if I'm to do it like that, you know, I'm probably, with that much of a gap, I'm probably going to have to, you know, move this across a bit more. I'll move it up a bit more, have a little bit more of a difference between them. Alright, I think that works. Gonna record him. Now, it also implies I'm gonna have to animate this too. Specifically that. Maybe it's... if there was an option to, like, make stuff, you know, float. Oh, this is a thing. Cool. I didn't realise that was a thing. There's also a door here, apparently. Leads to some blue base stuff, which is pretty cool. I'll probably use this map for something else in the future. I don't know what, but, you know, I might do. Yeah. Oh, okay, right, gotcha. Whatever I do, I'm going to have to, you know, make sure that happens. I don't think the movement necessarily is important for the time being. But, you know. Well, movement of a rope is what I meant by that. So let's try and pop him somewhere. Alright, that's pretty good then. And then... but I also have to do one where he's, you know, not there. So let's put our camera there. Maybe have it zoom out a bit more. Maybe. Is he visible? He is indeed visible. So let's do this. Hello. Like I said, I had no time. Yeah, that's fair enough. When you said you didn't have any time, I thought you'd meant that you also wouldn't be able to come onto the stream. So happy to have you here, even if it's not going to be for a while. If you do still have to do stuff. But yeah, you said you didn't have any time due to personal stuff, so that's unfortunate. But well, things happen, I guess. So yeah, I'm animating the red heavy swinging along. This thing can easily be fixed by freezing the block that I've got there to merge all of this together. and I'll just be animating that, and then I'll probably have another bit where I'll probably start animating the blue heavy running up to this and vaulting over it. And also the red heavy reaching his point over here. But for now, we're just focusing on animating this. So, yeah. Still there for now, so let's take another one. Well, how's that in general for movement? Just... I guess that could work, but maybe I could also make it a bit smaller as well, who knows. Yeah, let's cut it by a few frames. Just a few. Pop it there, so we've got a 5 frame difference. Yeah, that works pretty well. I don't really want it to go for too long. I just want it to go for long enough where it would make sense. So let's just move it back a little bit more. Yep, alright, cool. So then it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, cool. Let us move him. Yeah, let's pop him up here, I guess. Just to get him off of the frame, I suppose, for now. Just to get him out of frame. Is that good? Seems to be mostly good. Let's see now. Yeah, that works pretty well. Good. Excellent. Now we got him speeding by. I'm probably going to have to change what I did with the sound last time, where I had, okay, cool. Probably going to have to change what I did last time sound-wise for the grappling hook. The stuff I did there. Alright, so let's animate this cube. Because I think it would be best to animate that cube and have that be what's moving here. So let's do that. Let's find out where this next one is. Here. So unfreeze it for now, and then I go up here and freeze it. And then I take it and I record it. No, this I can probably just, keep doing that now. So let's go to this last frame. Let's go over to this cube. So unfreeze it. And then let's freeze it again. And then I hit record. Then we hope that it's all sort of sticking together. Ah, yes, that works pretty well, I'd say. Is that working okay? Let's have a look. Maybe I should also animate the grapple hook itself. Just to, make it all work with that there. Huh, cool. Alright. So I could have probably just done all this by unfreezing that and keeping that. No, freezing that and keeping this not frozen. I don't know how I merged all these together. It's been a while, I forgot. But whatever. Letters. Oh, okay, cool. Let's also just freeze it here. And record it. And then let's see how that goes now. Oh, I don't need a grenade. Yeah, that works pretty well, I'd say. Maybe I'll zoom in a bit as well. There's a whole lot of empty space here. In general. So I'll zoom in a little bit. Yeah, okay, cool. Now let us record that. Once I've... Do I need to fix my chair? No, my chair's doing alright. Oof. My throat's not doing too good at the moment. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't have dinner too long ago, so that's probably still stuff from that and the water I'm drinking. Anyway, let us record this. Like last time, I'm gonna hopefully get 2 bits recorded in one time. I started a bit earlier than I said I was because of a walk I went on. Not sure you hear when I mentioned that, but I went on a walk, and what I didn't mention is I saw a cat. So that was cool. Saw a cat, hang out with a cat, fussed a cat a little bit. You know, it's a domesticated cat, so it's all good. And I washed my hands when I got home. Right. Alright, okay. That should be that done then. Alright, cool. So that is that done. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to do all of this stuff. I don't necessarily have to, but you know, whatever. And I'm probably going to need that pose for the heavy, but you know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a save of all of this stuff. And I'm not going to save the actual animation file, but I'm just going to make a save. But if I load it, it will get rid of all the animations that were previously on this guy. So, let's load it. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Now what I got to do is get rid of some of this stuff. And hope that it all works. First of all, let's get rid of that. Second of all, let's get rid of this. There's this here. I don't quite know why I deleted the rope thing for it. But, you know, I wouldn't really be able to make it work, so, you know, whatever. I could do a similar thing with the cubes. So maybe removing them wasn't a good idea. Let's load it back in. I might be able to use that for the straight, and I just have it so, like... I believe I already set this one to no-collide everything. So, what I'm actually going to have to do is, first of all, let's freeze that. Second of all, let's make sure all of the things are removed here. Alright, cool. Let's just keep it on him for now. And, next, now that I know that that is frozen, let us remove... Clear all weld constraints on that thing. Boy. Yes, that happens. That does indeed happen. But I can fix that, maybe. If I can find it. Wow. I made it rigid. Is it here? Is it meant to be here? Or is it meant to be? Ah, here we go. Alright, cool. So, I can not really need to... I don't need to worry about that at the moment. So I guess I'll just... first of all, I shall weld these two together. Again. We will weld you together, then take you apart all over again. Just gonna... make sure that's frozen and then unfreeze this. Yeah. I just weld stuff going wrong that caused it to, like, flop earlier. Let's turn that desktop audio back on so you can hear the background noises of the map. And let's animate this blue heavy running along. Because all I really need to do with him is have him be running. So it's probably like maybe he will like use this to swerve. So that I don't have to animate as much. I can just animate him running and then vaulting over this thing. I don't think he needs the shocked look on his face anymore. Now it's probably just going to be replaced with genuine anger. Alright, let's pop that back down to 5. 5. Look at old Boop. Then frown. Urgh, he's an angry man. And let's also remove those squints a little bit as well. Just a bit. Pop them back to near enough to 0. There we go. His eyes shall be fine. I don't know what Blink ever has done for anyone. The answer is nothing. Blink has never done anything for anyone. So yeah. I'm not sure if he's still going to be clutching that sandwich to his chest, but you know, maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Once I've made my mind up. as to what he shall be doing in the case of running. I'll animate him first, because I guess he's important, because he's got to sort of vault over before the red heavy can have time to get in. Maybe I can sort of use it to swing and land here or something. And then he'll use it to try and get up to him. The blue heavy will like dodge or something. And it will maybe send the red heavy flying. And the blue heavy will open its portal. And the red heavy will probably use the grappling hook to get over to it. Right, but enough of that. That's not important right now. What is important is animating this man. I don't quite know if this would make, you know, sense with his other footsteps, but, you know, whatever. Let's just pretend it will for the time being. Okay. I should probably also remove that as well, because he's not going, ooh, he's angry now, so, you know. His lips shall be a little bit more closed, just a bit more closed. He'll still be gritted teeth, but, you know, not as, sort of thing. Not as shocked gritted teeth. Now, they've both got quite similar angry expressions. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, we'll have it so he's clutching it close to his chest for the time being. Alright. And then let's bring this up and around and stuff and so on and so forth. Alright, we're still going to have to move it like this, probably. Alright, cool. Seems good to me. Actually, maybe I should have that be moved back a bit, just for the sake of run animation. Maybe I should therefore move this one forwards a bit, maybe. Who knows? I shall move it forwards a bit. Just a bit. Alright, cool. Now I've got to animate these. And also that prop back as well, technically. But, you know, that's not as important. Alright, let's not plan anything else yet, and let's just get this all done with... boop. Boop. Let's hope it's in a decent spot. I guess, yeah. I guess that's in a fairly decent spot. Alright, cool. Just because, you know, putting them in better spots would make it a bit easier for, you know, animating the run cycles. It's not really going to be a cycle, because it's just going to be once. Actually, no, I might have to copy stuff of a bit after it, so, you know, whatever. Knees, pop them forwards. And because of where his arm is, it shall be this leg that goes forwards. Let's do that. We'll have it so it's a straight leg pose. Let me run. Open up the run cycle reference I keep using. Run cycle. Boop. There we go. Run cycle. Right, okay. Straight leg pose shall be this one. So, where is that? Okay, so this is quite far back is this leg. And that, and then this shall be like this. Maybe I should move his thing back a bit more, who knows. Yeah, I guess that'll work. I'm sure that'll be fine. Okay, so that seems good for a straight leg. So let us record the good old blue heavy over here for some reason. Okay, cool. Let's pop that back where it should be. And we'll make it 2 more afterwards, I guess. Nice speedy run. This shall be the down phase. Or passing, as it is sometimes referred to by certain people. Okay. And then let's do that. And, I guess his pelvis is probably in an alright spot. Yeah, seems right. Okay, cool. Let's move his left leg forward a bit. Not like... Actually, yeah, around there it should be alright. And then we move that. How's it doing, all in all? Alright, pretty good. Not even sure if you'll be able to see him yet. I'll be able to see, like, a bit of him, who knows. We're gonna move red heavy so he's not that far up. When, you know, we see him doing the moves. Anyway, so now his spine is going to be turning back this way, at least a little bit. It's not going to be, you know, like, all the way over. Well, it might be, who knows. And the arm, too, shall, do the thing it needs to do, in the sense of going back a bit. As you know, that seems to be about right. Or a good enough phase for it there. Okay, cool. That'll do. Alright, how's that looking then? Okay. I think that works quite well. We're gonna have it be free for this one. The push phase. Let's get rid of that left leg. Then let's move... Oh. I guess like this. Yeah, I guess like this. Actually, technically with a push, he goes up slightly more. But either way, he's still going to be moving a little bit more forwards anyway, because his leg is not in the right place yet. Now it is basically in the right place, like so. Then, wah. And there we go. Okay, that should be good for that push. And now I just need to do this like so. This leg. Because I think it's basically in a good enough position there, really. I don't think it needs to be moved anywhere else, really. Just put it there, maybe move it forwards a little bit. And there we go. And now his spine shall be turning a little bit more to this side. And his collar back, maybe up. Yeah, maybe that. And his arm back a bit as well. Oh, come on. There we are. And then we open his elbow a little bit. And when that happens, maybe his collar move forward a bit. Just a bit. And then his head is also going to have to move a bit too. Like so. Maybe like 2 steps before he vaults, I think. Because, you know, the up thing takes up quite a bit of air time. He moves quite high. Let's just see how that's looking so far. Arm-wise, from other angles, because it's not going to be from that angle, is it? Yeah. It looks a bit strange with that, and also because of that there. But, you know, I'm just going to move that, its leg in a bit for this frame. And also move it in a bit for this frame too. And I guess this one as well. I shall move in a bit. And maybe I'll just move his foot in with this one. Just so it can fit a bit better. Alright, okay. 3 more. And let's unfreeze those, because he's going to go up in the air. He's going to go up in the air. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, ow. Okay. Maybe that's a bit high as well, actually. Either way, it would be about here. And his leg should probably move up forwards a bit too, and then also like so. Or not. That's not looking right in the slightest. I think that's primarily due to the knee by the looks of things. So it's not fully straight just yet, but it's, you know, getting straighter. I got this leg as well. That one's going a fair ways back, but again, it's not like straight yet. I find like that back leg doesn't really go straight. So if anything, it's probably at its straightest about here, I'd say. Heels are going to have to jump that as well. Okay, so that should be good for an up phase, although I just got to change the feet a little bit and move that one back. And this one is probably in a good enough spot, but I'll move it a bit forwards anyway. That's the feet done. Next up, this. His head and spine and stuff in his upper half, basically. Okay. How's this looking? I mean, I am going to need to have him, like, you know, leap that gap anyway. I don't think it's possible to fall down that. But, you know, let's just try and work on it and see if I can fall down it. The answer is no, I cannot. Because this was a map taken from TF2. I'm not sure if it's one I ported myself, and by ported I mean just taking it from TF2 files and putting it in here. Or if it's something else. I don't know. Because you can basically just port models between the source games quite easily just by taking the files and just popping them wherever you need them. I did that a long time back with a little known game called Codename Cure. I think people uploaded maps and stuff onto the Gmod Workshop anyway, but I basically just took the files and moved them over. Yeah, maybe I should play that again sometime. You know, I'm thinking like after this is all done, like asking a video, making a very, very short video that'll get deleted soon-ish after it's uploaded, just asking people what they want me to live stream next. And have one of those vote things, and just leaving it up for a while, and hoping that people, you know, actually vote on it. And by people, I mean Second Baron and Cappy B, aka Guzmari, for anyone who's watching this and doesn't know who he is by now. He's become quite a character in the streams, so I'm not sure how you wouldn't know him if you were paying attention, but you might be one of those people who wasn't, which is fine. Oh, okay, that makes that quite easy, yes. Okay, yep, alright, a straight leg, make it straight, boom, look at that, nice and straight, like a heterosexual person. Get it? Ha, yee. Funny, funny. Yeah, alright, seems like a good enough spot to pop it. And then this here, I guess that can work, maybe. Let's take his knee and move it a bit too, while we're here. Legs are getting closer now, so hopefully it will be good for that. And, okay. Seems like it should be alright. So now I just gotta pose these. Straight leg, it's at its furthest forward, I believe, but just by a little bit, basically. So let's move him back a bit. Okay, cool. That should be enough for that bit there. Yeah, I guess that works. I suppose the important bit is how it will look from this angle. But, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. If it isn't, then oh well, I don't really have that much time to be worrying about that. So, you know, I might as well get this done. Even if it doesn't end up in the actual full collab, I'd like to at least have it done. As I'm this close. How I've got it planned is it's gonna just end here-ish, basically. Red Heavy's gonna try and fire a thing. Blue Heavy's going to dodge it. Red Heavy's going to go zipping past. Blue Heavy dodges, pulls into his pocket, pulls out a pull, throws it down. I might also put some Easter eggs around this area, because if I'm doing that, then the Blue Heavy will probably be seen here-ish. But I'm also going to have to deal with these Easter eggs soon, which is good. Because, you know, these have been here for a while and nothing's been done with them. Anyway, irrelevant for the time being, let's get these done. Actually, I'd need to pop some IK rigs on because it'll be down. Let me pop some IK rigs on. Boop, boop. Actually, no, not both of them, just the left leg. Like this, maybe. Only one way to find out. Brain blast. Right, okay, cool. I think it's probably in the right enough position, but I'll just, you know, do that anyway. Actually, it's got to be like 2, hasn't it? I'll do that later, whatever. Don't want to lose the progress I've made so far, eh? Let's pop the IK rig back on him. And do this. And then maybe this as well. Is that alright in general? I might actually, you know, move his leg a bit. Just to, you know, make it look a bit... Oh, what? Huh? What? Right. Oh, right. Wrong leg. Thanks. And I guess we can therefore also do some stuff with this. Wah. Cappy B, Cap and Blast 'em in the stream. Haha. Welcome back, Cappy B, aka Guzmari, for anyone who isn't looking at the chat while this is happening. Cappy B is here. And he's ready to do a fresh exist. Just like we are. We're ready to do a fresh exist. I'm ready to do a fresh animate. In case you're wondering what's been going on, Cappy B, I've animated the Blue Heavy swinging past already. Thanks to the help of this and this. Already animated that, and now I'm animating the Blue Heavy vaulting over this, and the Red Heavy is going to be just getting over here somehow. I think I might have it so he sort of use it to sort of swing. So he sort of swings past and lands here, but the Blue Heavy's already down here somewhere. So if the Red Heavy tries to grapple onto him, but misses, and then goes flying somewhere else, and the Blue Heavy's going to place down his portal and get out of there. And then I'm also going to have to do stuff with these Easter eggs involving goats and Scout. Anyway, let's just focus on the task at hand and animate his spine, because that's the next thing I've got to be animating. Probably being about his next step, but he'll actually start like reaching out for the pole to vault over. But yeah, his arm's going to start moving back into the place it was in before. And I guess it could maybe clench a small smidgen in that joint. I'll record it, but then I'll move it, because I think for all of the down frames, it makes more sense to be 2 instead of 3. Here's how it's looking so far with his run. I mean, when it's not lagging, of course. Yeah, and now I've also got to figure out how I'm going to be camera placing this. I think I'll animate them both first, and then I'll do the camera. Right, so next up is the push-off phrase, if I remember correctly. Yeah, push-off. I'm gonna probably be able to. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to remember that thing by heart when I'm done. I have an idea for an anime, The Blastum. It's an anime where the main character is isekai and has an RPG and just blows up everything. Sounds good. Sounds like a pretty good anime idea, you know? Maybe turn that into a thing. An absolute carnage. But in an anime. So, you know, yeah. It's like Western action film meets anime, basically. Because, well, Western Michael Bay film. Actually, we weren't that many in, whatever it was called. Six Underground. There are actually a fair few, if I remember correctly. There are a fair few explosions and cars getting destroyed and stuff. So, you know. But it'll have the sweet Japanese twist of being an anime. Yeah. I came up with a pretty cool idea with my brother when we were on our walk earlier today. I'm not going to tell you about it, but, you know, it was an idea about... Basically, to sum it up, cyberpunk knights fighting against zombies. And it plays like a bit like Devil May Cry, but you know, open world. So yeah, that's my idea for a video game. Oh boy, he's got to go head first into it. He's gonna need to change course quite quickly. Fortunately, I'll just do this to him. All right, cool. And then his leg. Oh, god damn it, that's the wrong leg. You stupid thing. You absolute steely wheelie automobile. Okay. Right. Leg. That is in the right sort of place. Yeah, that'll be fine. But now he's gonna have to start moving up and putting his hand there. And he might even be a bit too close already. Who knows? Let's just move up his spine and have him to start reaching for it, I guess. Spine can go forwards a bit too. Spine a bit forwards, arm a bit more up. I guess I'll just have it be doing this already. And, you know, let's just pop that in a good spot. Let's pose his head. Have his eyes look down here as well, I guess, because he is going to need to look at this pole that he's about to vault over. Alright, let's pose his fingers. I think this will just be them starting to open, not quite grabbing it yet. Just starting to open. Hopefully this will work, who knows. Only one way to find out, and that's to animate it. Maybe his arm is moving a bit too... no, I think that works quite well for the time being. I just gotta hope it will, you know, work collision-wise. I guess you can already start with a vault sort of maneuver. When it reaches him. Because it's going to be the up frame, so, you know, he might as well start doing his maneuver with his leg. Well, with his whole body, really. But, you know, whatever. Just like this, I suppose. And then he shall start turning as well. Probably should have posed the handle beforehand, but whatever. Too late now. It's still in a good enough place, I suppose. I just gotta, you know, pose it right. I don't think he'll be clenching just yet, because he's only really just left the ground. Let's turn his finger poser to default for the time being. And move that, like, down, because it's going to be, like, quite open first. And, well, his hand's going to be open, and then it's going to, you know, clench. I suppose close to, you know, hold on to it. Okay, I've got that done. Alright, cool. In that case, I'll also do his spine there, just to make it look a little better. Just a little bit. Because I think, you know, that's probably good enough for the leg. But we just, you know, have it be more like that. Not sure what is actually going to happen with this leg. But let's just see what happens, I suppose. Have it sort of start to do that, but it won't actually, you know, do that. Okie dokie. Let's hope this will work and not look too janky. Probably gonna look very janky knowing me, but you know, whatever. Hop, hop. Yeah, probably gonna have to maybe move that frame a bit more forwards. This one, particularly. Move it a bit more forwards. Alright, what? Oh, I didn't really select it. Fantastic, thanks. Very helpful. very... Oh, come on. Let me select the bugger. There we go. Thank you. Alright, cool. Okay, so it sounds like we're going to need to move even more back than that. Cool. Lovely jubbly. Fantastic. It's given me the old razzle-dazzle. A blasphemous wretch. Okay. Alright. Cool. Maybe it happens a bit... You start clenching a bit with the thumb and the fingers. Hello, what's up? Oh, hello, Melvin, FMTV. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. As for what's up with me, I'm doing pretty well. Just animating this stuff. And this blue heavy's going to pole vault. Well, not pole vault. He's just going to vault over this pole. Henceforth, pole vault, as I called it. Let's record that. His hand has opened to grab onto it. And then he's going to do some other stuff. Although I'm going to have to also move his arm a bit just to make it, you know, make sense. Instead of having it clip, I'm going to need to move it a bit. Animating this vault is probably going to be quite hard because it's been a while since I've animated a vault. I think I have animated a vault before, but it was with a, you know, Sonic or someone, so not a heavy-sized character. Maybe if I have it, you know, do this, maybe. Have it do that. Maybe that will work. Who knows? It still does that. Which is annoying. I think that will probably be quite noticeable. His hand clipping through there. Maybe if I, instead of doing that, I instead have it move closer instead and do this. Did you make a movie about Gmod? It's not making a movie about Gmod, it's more making a movie with Gmod. But it's not even a movie, it's a short little... I mean, you can call it a movie if you want, because I've watched enough stuff to know that a movie can apparently count as anything. But it's not literally a movie, it's just a short 40 seconds entry to a collaboration effort. That's an idea. Why don't I just move his collar up? It still clips. So why don't I just move his collar up? Just move it back and move it up. Like so. Don't know why I didn't think of that. But I didn't. It's probably going to still clip the... Oh! It's not clipping. It's almost on the verge of clipping, but it's not clipping. But, you know, it would technically clip, hypothetically. So I'm going to start moving this up. With his thing there. Just to make it make more sense. Oh, yes, there we go. Look at that in between frame. It would still hypothetically clip, but no one's really going to notice that, I don't think. Alright, cool. So he's grabbing onto it. Now, 3 frames later, he's going to do a sick vault. Still sick vault, because he's a very thing. Thanks, Melvin. I'm glad to hear you like the stream. I mean, granted, not really a whole lot's happening. It's not that entertaining, but, you know... It's happening, and I'm glad you like that it is happening. Yeah. Alright, okay. Might actually have to do something significantly more involved. Like this. Move that. Move his spine up. Like this. His legs are also going to have to go up. His arm is going to probably have to move a little bit too. But, you know, nothing too major, I guess. And his collar should probably go up as well to support his... him doing the things that are done when you need to pole vault. Not pole vault. I keep calling it a pole vault. I'm pretty sure it doesn't count as pole vault, because pole vault, when you stick a pole into the ground, you go, wah! This is just a normal vault. A press A to vault. You know? One of those types of vaults. Right, so his leg is going to be moving more forwards now. And maybe this one should go back a bit, if he could let me select it. Maybe this one should go back a bit. I'm just going to turn. This is left. No, it's right. Damn. Just to get that knee looking a bit better. And then let's turn those off for this. Leg is going to have to go up above it. And I might even have to move this up again. Yeah, I'll do that. It's been a while since I've vaulted over anything in my life, so, you know, I don't quite remember how it works. Yeah, I guess that'll work. Maybe. Who knows? Probably gonna have to, like, somehow launch himself quite high up to get over those boxes. And then keep running. Right, yeah, okay. Let us finger pose it, because now his hand will be clenched. His hand shall be very clenched upon these bars. Right, boop. Boop. And a good old boop. Okay, is that alright? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, cool. That's probably in a good enough spot, and also with this one too. Good enough spot. Now I just gotta pose this. Like so. There we are. Look at that. Wow, amazing. His thumb is doing normal thumb things. Wow, I can't believe it. Actually, nice. He's probably still going to have to be looking down a bit. Because he's got to be figuring out how he's going to land. Right. I guess that kind of works. Maybe I should have it so his pelvis actually moves a little bit closer to his body. So it's like, it's like this instead. That would allow me to move the thigh a little bit better, into a better position, because it seems like squidge a little bit too much. Right back, I have to do something else for a moment. Okay, cool. So we'll see you in a bit then, Melvin, FM TV. Oh, God, I fucked up the knees. They're a little screwed. They're a little skew-if. Okay. Yeah, that might be better. Who knows? Have to find out. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, good. Now I just gotta do some other stuff. First of all, I'm gonna pose his hand first, because that is gonna be a bit of importance. That probably wasn't actually how I needed to pose it, but whatever. Probably did not help as much as I thought it would have, but oh well, whatever. I was correct, this has not helped as much as I thought it would have, but oh well. Whatever. Plonk, plunkle, plink dink dinkle. And then he goes down like this. Ah, god damn it. Still not in the right place at all. Just the pain of art. Ooh, okay, let me find my water bottle and take a quick swig of water. Right, okay, cool. Now he's gotta... Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to be doing all this stuff. Okay. That might not actually be very helpful, but maybe that will. So now I've got to figure out how I'm going to be doing this. Alright, then he goes forwards, maybe down a bit, like so. So we sort of mid-vault, I suppose. He hasn't really landed yet. Oh, poo, I haven't animated that, have I? Phooey. Pooey patooey. Oh well. Right. So his leg shall start moving down now. So shall this one, I guess. Both legs shall start moving down. Maybe that one shall move forwards a little bit as well. And the knee shall clench a little bit. Not like that. Like this. Okay. Maybe his collar can move back a bit as well. Or his arm, I suppose, is more what I need to be moving back. His arm. His body. No, his head. This is what I'm actually talking about. Should go like this. See how that looks. Probably not too great knowing me, but... Oh, that's actually pretty good. Not too bad. Hand moving could do a bit of work, but that's just ragdoll mover being ragdoll mover. Well, I suppose more easy animation tool being easy animation tool. But, you know, movement-wise, is that... Wait a minute. Nah, it's too many frames. Of course it's looking strange. It's too many frames. It's one too many frames. Maybe he should be a little bit more forwards on this one. Maybe that's the problem I am having. He is not quite forwards enough. Maybe we should be a little bit further down to like this. Maybe that will work a bit better. Who knows? Yeah, I don't think I can really, you know, make that work, I think. Does it clip? It does clip. But not too bad, actually. It's not the worst clipping I've ever seen in my entire life. Or I just have a mid-frame, I guess. There. Alright, okay, cool. Not too bad. Could be better, could be worse. Hey, overall, pretty rad. Okay, and now for whatever his next frame's gonna be. I don't have a camera placed that I'm actually gonna be using yet, so I don't need to press that. Okay, so this is gonna have to move forwards a bit as well. Let's see if I can get it in the right sort of position. Okay, and then move that back to where it should be-ish. Oh, that worked not too badly. It's not, I don't think it's perfect, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist at times, depending on the situation. Overall, yeah, that's not too bad. Could certainly be worse. Although maybe it's not, like, quite moved enough, so I'm going to move it a little further. He's going to be more down now. He's going to be more down. Okay, cool. Gonna be more down. His pelvis will probably be a little bit more moved too, and he's also going to be a little bit more further forwards. Should that be possible to actually properly animate? Maybe it'll also be a little bit more like over here because his pelvis has moved. Who knows? I don't, because I can't get anything to work yet. Although what I can do is I can put this back into somewhere slightly more normal, and then move his body, pelvis forwards. Actually, maybe here should be when his hand starts letting go. So, just to sort of push himself up a little bit more. I'll still have that be there. And I'll move this a bit up more. But he's going to have let go at this point. And shall be vaulting a little bit further across. Alright, okay. Move him down a bit. Lovely. but only kind of lovely, like pseudo-lovely, because it's all looking a bit strange at this current moment in time. But I will do my best to fix it. That's almost fixing it. Not quite, but it's almost. Give me the collar. Give me the collar. Bruh. Ha 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 ha, funny meme. Okay, right. His arm can probably start moving back a bit down here. Back to where it originally was, I suppose. Now that he has vaulted over, he can keep his sandwich close to his chest. Ow, ow, ichiwa, my arm hurts. But only kinda. Maybe I walked past something and it gave me itchy parts, I don't know. Maybe I'm having hay fever, which would be an annoying thing to suffer from at this time of existence. Okay. Let's finger pose his fingers. I mean, what else would we be finger posing with the finger poser, eh? His fingers, her fingers, these guys' non-existent fingers. Who knows whose fingers we'd be posing if it wasn't this guy's fingers. But it's these guys' fingers posing whose is most important. I know, great English. I'm truly a English master. Evidently. Okay. Let's make that straighten out. Make this also straighten out. Probably about there-ish should probably be good. Oh, no, put it kind of back where it was. That. Okay, cool. Lovely jubbly. And now his hands shall extend. His fingers shall extend, is what I meant, not his hands. His hand shall stay in basically the same place. Or does that one look further back than the rest? I don't think it's something to do with this. I think it's something to do with these. So let's move that up a little bit more. Yeah, it looks a bit better. In comparison with the rest, of course. Okay, now let's move him forwards. Like so, I think would probably be a decent enough length for him to have vaulted over in this space of time. Okay. Cool. Let's see how that looks in general. Yeah, not too bad, I guess. Let's do it from this angle. Alright, pretty good. Doesn't have too much speed, but you know, I think it's alright, all things considered. Also, it's heavy, he wouldn't necessarily be moving too fast. God, it's later than I thought it would be by this time. Jesus. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the red heavy animated. Well, but again, yeah, I probably won't, because I don't have the full camera angle for this. I need some camera angle so I can have the heavy zipping by and, you know, swinging himself over to land, like, here or something. Probably have to land here, because there's a gap there. And while that works for walking across as a player, not so much for a heavy who's standing this way. There's a gap that he could easily trip down, fit his legs down. Okay, so let's just finish animating this heavy. Back, my phone died again. Oh, well, that's phones for you, isn't it? Second Baron of a second. My phone's lost a lot of battery than I thought it would, but it's still doing pretty good. It's only 3%. So, you know, yeah, it's nowhere near dying, to put it simply. Well, considering you're back, I'll show you what we've done so far. Like, this isn't going to be a camera angle, but he runs, he vaults. So, yeah, that's that. For your knowledge, second Baron. God damn it, there is no camera here. By no camera, I mean there's nothing happening there that needs to be recorded. Okay. So now I have got to figure out how landing him is going to work. Maybe move him forwards a bit. Have it so it's like this, probably. Then maybe his leg. She'll, like, you know, go a bit, like this, maybe. Maybe he shall turn his hip a bit to make the landing work a bit better. And then his hip he shall move his hip up. Maybe even a bit forwards. I see there's that toilet paper near the blue box. Blue box. Do you mean this? It's a pot. It's a mug, actually, with a pen and a pencil in. But I don't actually see any blue boxes around here. Unless you mean this. Well, in that case, those aren't boxes, those are barrels, and that's a tag. And basically everything seems to be a mug, by the looks of things, Second Baron. I'm not sitting in a good position for this. Okay. I'm sure that'll work, maybe. And by sure that'll work, I mean I hope it'll work. Alright, so then his spine can start moving forwards again. Both his spines. Let's move that spine forwards a bit. Look like toilet paper. Maybe I was a tired dude just he's doing. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, from this distance, it does look a little bit like toilet paper. Especially because of the great toilet paper famine of 2020. You know, it makes sense. Right. I think that'll be alright. I'm going to have to bend this a bit. How's his arm doing? Fantastic. I guess I'll just use the IK rig and pose it upwards, because that's clearly not how our elbows work. I mean, I've never seen my elbow working like that. Maybe yours has, but mine hasn't. Yeah, something like that, I think, would be alright. And then his hand's gonna, you know, do that. Maybe I'll animate a blink here, but, you know, I'll probably have, like, another one, like, 2 frames after, just for his sort of impact of landing, and then sprinting off into the horizon. Ugh. Gonna be honest, next week, after the, you know, the deadline, everything's hit, I'm probably not gonna be doing many streams, because my eye got quite red and bloodshot in the corner, yesterday, so I think I've been looking at the computer screen a little bit too much, so I'm gonna see if I can, you know, do something else next week that doesn't require as much computer looking. Like read, or draw, or exist outside in my back garden. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway. Right. We just pop those into a default sort of space. They're going to be... Actually, no. What we're going to have them do is we're going to have them do the thing that I do with fingers quite a bit, where they go like this, and this is kind of bent. It's kind of just a little bit bent, but not like fully bent, you know? Just a little bit bent. A little bit bent. Just a little bit bent, but not quite. Like this. There we go. Then maybe let's put his fingers in back to a normal position. Kinda. Alright. Maybe we should have his hand actually start moving a bit to make a bit more sense with the body. Now that he's vaulted off, he doesn't really need to keep it in the same position at all. Speaking of which, let's also change his collar a bit. I'm not sure if I can really pose that. If you are not finished with your entry, it's okay. Maybe you'll stream for a collab you want to go in. Maybe if I do find another collab, but if it comes this soon, after I'm done, I'm certainly not going to stream it. But hopefully I'll have a while, because Golden Sandwich had quite a while to do it, actually. I only found out about it through Kugawatten's streaming of his animation for it, and that was quite a bit back earlier. So, you know. Yeah. And my idea of animating stream was interrupted by the Halo 2 anniversary stream. Halo 2 anniversary Insider Flighting, which I believe is releasing on May 12th, according to a friend of mine. So, you know, that'll be cool if that's the case. Because, you know, I like Halo 2 Anniversary. It's pretty cool. Yeah, okay, right. I think he's alright. Let's do some stuff with the face. His eyes shall start closing, because he's basically about to make contact here, but he's not fully made it. So, his teeth shall start clenching a little bit, because you can do this and, you know, it will not really change anything, but it will have it go out a bit. So I guess I'll, you know, move it in a bit, and he shall start closing his eyes a bit. Just a bit, you know. May 12th, one day after deadline. Yep, that is one day after the deadline where Halo 2 Anniversary releases. So, you know. I would say it's a bit of a treat, but I'm probably not going to get it on launch. I mean, granted, it's only going to be like £7 or something, because how it's working with the Master Chief Collection is that you buy each game individually on PC. But, you know, I probably won't anyway. I also got to play some TF2, because I'll go see that Rick May tribute statue somewhere. I've just been following it a lot more recently. I want to get back into playing it, so I might have a stream or so where I'm supposedly getting back into shape, quote unquote. But yeah. Frankly, other than that, I'm probably going to actually be playing more Doom Eternal. I'm probably not going to live stream it, but in general, I'm going to be playing more Doom Eternal because I have got this season is nearly over, and I still haven't got the Hipster Arc-Vile skin. So, you know, yeah, I want that. Hipster Arc-Vile. Okay, face is done. I might actually have it so it his lips open up a bit more, just a bit, just a bit. There we go. That'll be fine for now. Then it can maybe open up a bit more with the actual contact phase. Let's definitely record that. It's been a while. F. Rick May. He's doing some rocket jumps and doing some barrel rolls in heaven. Yep. I mean, you didn't say in heaven, but you know that's what he's doing. You see a shooting star, it's not a shooting star, it's just Rick May rocket jumping. Okay, maybe having it zoomed in might not be a good time. Ah, yes! Look at that nice arc. Ooh. Just... Mwah! Lovely. Oh. It's wonderful. He runs, he jumps. You know, pretty good. Pretty good, all things considered. Right, I think because of how late this has been going, I'm also going to need some time to edit it together. Well, I don't need some time, but I think I am going to take some time to edit it together. And I started a bit late this time. What I shall do is... I'll spend a bit of time getting these Easter eggs you can see in the left corner done with the goats and things. I'm going to have to pose these. I'm going to have to remove those tongs from their bottom chins. And then I have Scout cowering surrounded by the goats. Okay. So that's that done. So now I've got to have another one like 2-ish after. I don't need that anymore. But his left leg shall do that. Maybe move a bit more forwards. And then his whole body shall move a bit more forwards too. Like so. Like so. It's gonna do that. Wow, amazing. He's gonna do that, I guess. I'm sure that'll be fine. The pelvis as well. Drinking water like a goat. Fair enough. Goat drinking is, you know, goat drinking. Water drinking as a goat would is, you know, clearly a very well-known and well pastime. Got him. Yeah. So I made a new video. I'm not sure if any of you have seen that, but I uploaded a new video today. I mentioned it in a previous stream, but I was just editing together some DMC4 footage. So, you know, you should all go check that out after this stream is over. It's only about a minute-ish, minute 30-ish. A test of editing. Well, not really a test. All of this stuff is things I've done in a certain capacity before. But it's just, you know, putting it all together. Okay. Let's do that. Let's have him move forward a bit more, still. Maybe have him bend forwards a bit too. pelvis, forwards, spine 1, forwards, maybe like this. Maybe move it a bit, and then that as well. Maybe I should move his spine a bit like this as well. Or like this. Memes don't die. They are gonna stay old. Yes. I'm one of those people that believes memes don't really die. I don't think a dead meme is necessarily a thing. You can have an old, outdated, and irrelevant meme to the modern day, but it's never really going to die. I mean, just look at Pepe, for example. They tried to make him an alt-right symbol, and he's still going. I've seen him around. He's not as popular as he was, but he's still going, even though he's apparently an alt-right hate symbol. To the point where the creator of his Origin Comic Boys Club killed him off to try and stop him being conflated with existing. Yeah. The existence of a certain political party. Not even a political party. It was just people on 4chan, let's be honest. Just 4chan being 4chan, for better or worse. Right. His hand should probably, like, clench around here, maybe. And then he'll probably, like, out of this, he'll probably just sort of, like, use this to, charge off again. But yeah. Let's also do the face posing. Let's have him blink. I'm not sure if anyone's even going to see his blink, but, you know. I might as well animate it in, so that people's asking, oh, why isn't he blinking? He is blinking. See, look, he's blinking. He's doing a blink. He's doing a fresh little blink. For his eyeballs to stop him from dying. You know? Yes, there we go. Alright, I think I'll, just for the sake of impact, have his shoulder go forwards a bit, have his arm go in a bit. There we go. Look at that. He's keeping that very close to his chest. Close to his heart. Because that's what it is. It's close to his heart. But the Red Heavy wants it to be close to his heart, so he's going to have some competition to make it... Who's going to keep the sandwich closest to their hearts? Only one can win. Find out in the next exciting episode of Existence. Maybe. I mean, it clips into the floor, but, you know, let's see how that looks in general. Yeah? I think that works. I think he's probably going to use that foot to push off. So, I'll animate like a bit of his movement. What do I have in the sense of movement? Do I have anything for that leg? No, I don't. I've only got stuff for this leg. I was already stressed out today. That's enough for me now. I need to sleep, but I can't because of this stream. Well, you can go to sleep if you want, you know. You don't have to stay here for the stream. If you need to sleep, you can go and sleep. It's perfectly fine. I do not mind if you need to sleep. You can just say, I'm going to go have a nap, and you can go and have a nice little sleep. I mean, I did start late. It's my fault starting late. My brother wanted to go on a walk. I had to go on it with him. I apologise. I saw a cat on the way, so it was all good for me. I didn't feel too bad about it, because it was a cat. Meow. But if you need to stop watching for your own well-being, feel free to do so. I mean, I'd certainly like to see you around streams again, so I didn't mean stop as a, in general, total thing. But if you need to go and sleep now, or any other time, I suppose, when I'm streaming, just feel free to do so, you know? I wouldn't want my streaming to affect your physical well-being, or mental either, so, you know. Yeah. I don't really want to be affecting anyone's well-being, except for my own. Because I can take responsibility for my own well-being, not for anyone... Oh, yeah, I've got to clench his fist, hasn't I? I'm not sure if it'll be fully clenched fist yet, but it will be, you know, it'll be closer clenched. Yeah, I know. I'm very good with English. Alright, okay. Move that closer, move that closer. Move this closer. Maybe not all the way closer. Maybe I will, but I'll just, like, make this do that. Okay, cool. Then we'll just have that one be going in for now. Alright, okay. Then he'll use that to push off. Hey, we've got some in-between stuff I should be doing just to make it all work. No, in general, it all seems to be working quite well, I'd say, with a hand on there. Okay, so 3 more after, and he's going to be in a push. He's going to be pushing. He's going to use that leg to push. Oh, I needed that one checked. Okay, and then his pelvis should probably go a little bit more forwards, but, you know, maybe he should be going a bit more up, and his spine also a bit more up. Actually, no, if anything, his spine one should be going a bit more up. Probably in, like, a good enough spot for his arm to go forwards here. You know, the reason I haven't placed a camera or anything yet is because I need the red heavy swinging by. Which is why I've still got this rope over here. So I'm going to need to, like, you know, have that work. I wish there was a sort of advanced rope tool for Garry's mod. Like, where you can, you know, just do stuff a bit better, I guess. Have the ropes be a little bit, you know, like an actual thing you can pose. Maybe just like a rope ragdolls collection. I don't know. My brother is annoying too. In school time, he wakes me up every time, and always early, making me tired. I don't have school anymore, but this is still the thing. Well, yeah, sometimes you gotta wake up early. I had to wake up early when me and my brother were going to a different school, but then we went to the same school, quote unquote. I'm just using that in general for educational places. So then we had to wake up similar times, but I often woke up beforehand. Although recently, before this lockdown, I wasn't doing too well at waking up beforehand. Because, I don't know, I listen to music before I sleep, I guess, and it keeps me awake. Well, not necessarily keeping you awake, but, you know. If your mind's doing something like listening to music and thinking of cool shit you can do with the music, you know, it's not really going to be going to sleep. Alright, okay, cool. I'm actually going to move his thing a bit more like this. And then his hip shall go down like so. And then his knee shall also do this. Right, I think his things are all in a good position. How's that work? His thing is going to start turning, but it's not going to, you know, go all the way just yet. His head is going to start moving up. His spine is going to start turning. His collar should probably go, like, down, kind of, like this, maybe. And then it shall start clenching itself. Like so, I guess, maybe. I don't know. I have forgotten how the world works. Oh, no. Yeah, I haven't posed this very well. I haven't posed this arm very well. It'd be like this, wouldn't it? So, you know. Touching. I have to stop doing the YouTube stuff or I won't reach my goal, and that is making me crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. I mean, as I have already mentioned, and as you've already mentioned with YouTube being a distracting YouTube thing, I lost my train of thought. I'm not very smart. But yeah, that's why I do this stream thing. I actually having a talk with my parents around the dinner table about it. And I'd mentioned that it helped me because it gave me an allotted time slot to do it. So, you know, once I've released a trailer for the upcoming project that I mentioned in one of my previous videos, not a stream, yeah, then I'll probably live stream animating that from time to time. God, that looks strange. That looks odd and peculiar. Anyway, his head should probably be in, like, sort of a similar kind of place for now, for the time being. Maybe move his arm, like, up a bit. Okay, no, his arm's basically in the right place. It's this thing that should be moving somewhere else, if anything. Finger posing. Now his hands are going to be clenched. His hand is going to be clenched. Closed. I don't know why I keep using the word clenched for just anything closed on the human body. I just do for some reason, because I have a strange lack of mental capacity. Okay, time to pop this all together. There we are. Alright, cool. And his prop pack should also probably go down a bit now as well. You can stop being so upright. Stop being so stiff. Okay, what's got to do is face as well. But I'm actually going to do that slightly differently. I'm going to record this now, and I'm going to go back to this one where it's slightly closed, but not quite. And then pop that onto here. And then pop his eyes on there, I guess, like this. Because he'd be, you know, looking at the ground, and then he'd move his head up with a neck shot to, you know, exist. But yeah, okay. I think that works quite well. Oh, yes. It looks very smooth, actually. Probably more smooth than it needs to be. Maybe I should have it just be like 2 afterwards or something. Bonk. Being outside makes me nervous. But with my Pokemon Go, I don't feel scared. Just kidding. I'm not scared with Corona. Yeah, I mean, I'm not either. I go out for a walk quite a few times a week with my brother, because, you know, he wants that to happen, I guess. Reason he likes going on walks with me is because he likes talking to me about ideas he has for stuff. He's quite the creative type as well. Just doesn't have the outlets that I do, because I spent my money on Sony Vegas, so I can make videos and shit. And also, I'm just a little better at actually keeping on with something when it's not going well. But anyway, yeah, I'm not really scared of it either, because A, I'm young and quite able-bodied. Granted, that's not like an absolute get-out-of-jail-free card with a Kyoho, but in general, the death tolls have been significantly lower than was expected. And in general, it's not being as threatening overall. It's not uprooting it as much, which is why some people really want the lockdown to end and the thing is just get back to normal. And people who are opposed against the quote-unquote new normal, because, you know, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm like, oh, okay, let's just go back to normal. Someone mentioned a good point about, you know, for the people that believe, you know, that governments hide stuff and change stuff to make it seem scarier. They mentioned that the seasonal flu deaths might be a bit lower this year in, like, America or something. But I don't live in America, so their quote-unquote ramblings don't affect me. Right. Boop. Boop. We're doing an up frame now. Maybe not even that far. Okay, no, that far's probably good enough. Is anything connected? Nope. Excellent. Okay, cool. I could do that with it. Nice. Up phase, so it should actually be a bit more lower than that. Yeah. Speaking of guys, it's been a long time since I played that. It's one of the first things I stored on my phone when I got it, but I've had like 3-4 years now. As you know, that's one of the main reasons I got it, because wow, Pokemon Go, cool. Crashing Pokemon in real life. Then the camera never worked or anything. And then one of the times, shortly after, when I went on like holiday to a place, there wasn't any bloody mobile data, so I couldn't really use it. So it was like, great, fantastic. Caught a shit ton of Pikachus one time though. But that's all I remember about it. I haven't played it recently. I heard it added more like stuff that's in Pokemon games, like, you know, better battles and finding legendaries and stuff. But, you know, I've never really cared after the initial thing was done with. I mean, maybe it could be a good thing to, like, do when you go outside, I guess. But, you know, I'm not really in the place with the best mobile data connections. So, you know, I just don't bother. I just play the games that I do enjoy, which is PC most of the time. There's a cereal that I have sometimes where it had like a little promotional thing for the Olympics. which was happening, but it was still on the packets because, you know, they haven't manufactured new ones, which is hilarious. Although 220,000 people died of corona, there's nothing. That's nothing compared to AIDS. That is true, yes, and also it's, you know, seasonal flu. But Trump is saving his own company instead of his own people. He even said, "Drink cleaning stuff. You have corona." Not quite. What he said was, paraphrasing a little, is like, "Ooh, anti-detergents do a real number on bacteria or some shit." He was wrong, basically, but he wasn't saying drink cleaning stuff. So, like, isn't there some way we can, like, inject that? It was less him, like, saying drink cleaning stuff, and more, I don't know how medicine works. Should mean he's the president. Of course he's not going to know how medicine works. But, you know. He didn't exactly say to drink cleaning stuff, but he, you know, people took that the wrong way. There was someone who drank cleaning stuff and thought that they said that, but they didn't, with chloroquine or whatever it was called. And then it turns out that the person who drank that and drank it with their husband, and the husband died, may or may not have fabricated the whole thing to get their husband killed. We don't know, but there might be an investigation into that now. Right, oh, poo. I haven't actually animated that frame yet. I need to animate him doing a fresh exist. So, you know, Trump just being his normality itself, basically. Maybe I should move that leg a bit forwards. Let's stop talking about politics and, you know, get on with something a little bit more lighthearted. Because in these trying times, you can only talk about the stuff which matters, which is animating in Garry's mod for a collab where two people fight over a sandwich. You know, the important stuff. Yeah, I think that works quite well. Yeah, pretty good. It's not even 20,000, he said. It's 200,000 people have died of corona so far. More might be coming. There might be a surgeons. We might have hit the curve. We might not. Depends on the country. I don't know which country you're in, Second Baron. But in mine, our guy's really trying to focus on getting the economy back up. The economy back up, quote unquote. Getting people back in their jobs. Although it says it's going to still be like another month until lockdown can be eased. Not even ended, eased. So, you know, yeah. But once it goes back, then I'm going to end up going, you know, back to school, and then I'm probably not going to school in air quotes, because that's just what I call it for the sake of stuff. It's technically a college, but, you know, whatever. When I go back to that, I might not have everything I need to done. Near war against Iran, don't take corona literally. The only things that he cares are his company and the wall in Mexico. We need to build a wall. That is kind of correct. Near war against Iran. Again, the media sort of being its normal self. But there was a very reliable reason to think that war was going to happen. Fortunately, it hasn't happened yet. Don't take corona literally. It's more seriously. He's not taking it as seriously as he could. And the only things that he cares are his company and the wall in Mexico. I mean, yeah, but with a lot of people, you can say they don't necessarily care about the country. With a lot of politicians, not just the conservative ones. So, you know, like what was his name, Bloomberg or something like that? I don't know. Well, we don't. I think Bloomberg's out anyway, so whoever's in America doesn't have to care about him. I don't have to care about any of this because I don't live in America. I don't need to give a shit. I just watch it anyway because some of the people that talk about it are funny. More entertaining than the people who talk about British politics. Right, I've animated this. It's all done. Let's go over to this, like, next thing, and then I'll probably, you know, stop. Might not even edit it together today. I might just edit it earlier on. Because I spent a lot of time that I could be spending animating or something, editing the video that I uploaded today. So, you know, whatever. Let's pop this down. Pop the thingy down. Say, how's that wall going? Did you actually start building the wall yet? Is that a thing that's happened, or is it just a pipe dream? Just Trump's radical, quote-unquote, pipe dreams. At it again. Okay, a little bit more movement there. Pelvis that. Move his leg forward. How's that leg? Is that leg good? Actually, the leg should be a foot should be a bit further back. So let's put that foot further back, and let's pose this a bit as well. I guess while we're here, why not? Is it good? I think he should actually be moved a little bit more forwards than he already is. Yeah. Think about it. A lot of the bad stuff that's happening in the world has sort of been exacerbated a bit by Trump doing things. That's okay. Last time we're talking about politics here, we're not talking about it anymore. This is a happy place. Politics just divide people. Because, you know, the whole point of politics is you have two sides. And then they, you know, argue with each other. Which people get a bit too connected to their side. And then they're like, you know, if you don't agree with me, you're a Nazi man, I guess. Some people are like that. Some people aren't. I prefer the people that aren't like that. I prefer people just, you know what they're doing when they talk about politics or enter politics, but don't, you know, give much of a shit. That's my personal opinion on it. And with that said, it's over now. We're not talking about it. We're stopping. We're focusing on sandwich and or video games or anything else you want to talk about that isn't politics. Especially like foreign politics for me. I like, you know, like one last thing about it. I saw in the comments on a video about it, there was someone who isn't in America who was just like saying something about it. And then someone who was in America was like, why are you interfering in foreign politics? If he ain't directly relating to it through voting or something else, he's not interfering. Alright. Tell you what, I think I'm going to end that there for the time being. Just for now. So far we've got this, which is actually quite smooth. That is very smooth. Maybe even the smoothest bit we've had. There isn't really a whole lot of like impact necessarily. Maybe I could have added a few impact frames here with his slamming into the ground. Where's his touchdown one? Here. Nope, that's not it. This one's a touchdown one. So maybe I have an ease in of 0.2 and an ease out of 0.2. Yeah, I guess that works. I'll pop it up to 0.5. And 0.5. Just gonna, ow, have a look over here. Ow. My eye hurts. I've been itching it too much. I'm looking at screens too much. Probably because of this, because I'm doing this, and then the light goes down. It starts getting dark outside when I have the curtains open and the light isn't on. Maybe I should turn the light on beforehand. And speaking of lights, I'm going to turn it on now so my eyes don't hurt as much looking at this bright screen. Okay. Back we go. I'm now killing the politics in my mind. Good on you. You don't necessarily have to kill it, but, you know, just make it hush-hush, you know? And coffin emoji. It's a bit dead now. The politics are dead. They've been murdered. We've killed politics. We did it, boys. Politics is no more. Okay, back to this. 0.5. Bonk. Yeah, there we are. That works pretty well. Bit more, you know, impact with that. Foot. What? Okay, there we go. Alright, lovely. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight, frankly. We've done a good bit of progress. So let's save that before anything else. Let's save it. GSC Volt, Sprint, and Grap. We'll call it Volt, Sprint, and Grap. I think I'm going to name the actual entry Grapple Trouble. Right. That's that done. Let's make a save of this, just in case. Coffin song is playing. Yep. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me find it, if I can. TF2. Hex. ABC. Hex ABC. Cough, cough, cough. Come on. Give me a cough. It's not here. Damn it. Where is it? I need it. Might be in V cough. Nope. There we are. The coffin conger. Behold. It's the hat and the sunglasses. Coffin conger. Let me go find... Actually, I'm going to have to do a search to find the demo man, because my search thing's died. But yep, there's the coffin conger sunglasses. And hat. Coffin conger. Alright, everything's done. Have I made a save of this? All I have, and therefore this should all be saved as well. So if I go into load... and scroll down to GSC, Volt, Sprint, and Grapple. And it should just be heavy at the moment. Okay, good. Let's deal with these Easter eggs in the background. It's Conga, not Conga! Yes, that is true. Oh, light. My apologies. I should have said Conga, and not Conga. Oh, however. Insert mercenary of your choice. Does it? Anyway, this thing. What am I doing with this? Simple. I'm going to make him animatable. Bam. Turn him around. I'll do some with his face later. Make him animatable. Pop him down. Pop him down here. Surrounded by goats. Surrounded by these goat people. Easy animation tool. Is it lose? Alright. Airwalk loser. Crouch loser. I think that's it probably. Yeah, crouch loser. There we go. That's what we need. Lovely jubbly. Okay. And then, pause. Sick. Okay. Now, let's get rid of some of his stuff. His hat, his headphones, and his dog tags. Let's, take a face from a scout. And I'm gonna have to do this later. I'm gonna have to, like, remake things for some scouts. Because I've got, like... other things as well, like this one that's colorable, or has colorable options, but it's got, like, flatter textures, so, you know. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he's got... whatever, it's fine. Give him default ones, and then we can make him look scared. Ah, poo, actually. I mean, I'll leave him paused for now, but if when we get back to him, I'll make him actually be moving. Just to add a bit of life to it. But yeah, so make him look a bit scared. Make him look a bit scared. Open his lips. Lip CNR. It's been a while since I used a scout model, so you know it's good to be using it again. Lip CNR twist, brow in, multi-closed lid, outer squint, inner squint. Also move that out a bit as well. I'll be staring blankly for now, I guess. And, new category, because I've got to go find my stuff. Oh, I don't even have everything I need. Great. Okay. Fortunately, I can find that quite easily. In games. Let's close that. I don't need that. I don't know why it's still open. TF2. Player. Items. Scout. And then in here, there should be the Tomb Tourniquet somewhere. It'd be nice if there was an option to just search, like, one, you know, folder, like the folder you've got selected. Henchboy wings, Henchboy hat, Halloween, fancy shirt, Ellis, earbuds, pompadour, prep shirt, whoopee. Where is it? Come on. Tomb Tourniquet. There we go. Alright. There's no skins for that, is there? Alright, cool. Easy bone merge. Boop. Pop them on. And now I can deal with all of these. First blood. And Truan's tunic. Color TF2 paint. Age mustache grey. Boop. Boop. I've just got to change this one actually. I'll change this one to blue anyway, just because. And then for my specific scout, I remove the scar on him by using the submaterial tool and then the invisible material mod, and bam! Look, it's not there anymore. Then, boop, boop. There we are. Drenduh is being attacked by goats. Being attacked by goats, he's very scared of the goats. Don't know why, normally he quite likes goats. But these goats believe he has wronged the council. Oh. He's been wronged by the goat council. He has somehow wronged the Goat Council. How does stand pose work with these guys? Alright, sick. Time to get him into a more, like, you know, proper position. Maybe not that. Maybe move him back a bit. But I guess we'll have him still be fairly close. Damn it. That'll do, whatever. No, a bit further back. A bit further back for you. A bit further back for you. There we go. I'm sure you're going to really be able to see all of these goats. But, you know, actually, yeah, you'll be able to see them probably quite well. I'll probably put in a good camera angle. But, yeah, there we go. After today's doing, I played CSGO just for fun. I was even one place in my team. Because my team sucks and we lose. KD 8-6, average, but my team was more worse. Enemy blessed player KD 15-4. Wow. Yeah, I've never really cared much about KDs, frankly, in any sort of video game. But again, that's probably why I'm not very good at COD or CSGO or anything. Because I'm not a guy like, wow, look at my cool KD. My KD's ass in every game you'll ever play. You'll ever see me play. Strange, because like, Scout's my favourite class, and maybe it's just because I die a lot as Scout, and therefore I just go, oh, okay, this is just me being normal. But, you know, I'll play as whatever when I do the stream of me getting back into shape with a game. I'll also make a nice thumbnail and Garry's mod for it. Nice little Garry's thumbnail of Drenduh stretching, I guess, I don't know. Anyway, this is done. Oh, did I never turn it back? Oopsie. I forgot to turn it back to the actual stream overlay. Whoops. Oh well, I don't think I was going to be stealing this footage. Or have a reason to steal this footage. But I think I'm going to be done with this. Might as well edit in the stuff. So let's make a save of this while I'm here. Because I think these stay together between saves. And I'll pose to Carl and any Easter eggs I'm going to put in here another time. That's that. It's saved. Gonna quit the game. Turn on the Gmod slide for now. And now I shall do the stuff with files and whatnot. Also, just pray to God that, you know, it all recorded well. It did record, but I gotta find the best one for that. So, yeah, okay, right. I know what I'm vaguely doing, vaguely-ish, vaguely. Let us load up Sonko Vegas. Vegas Pro 14. It's not even called Sony Vegas, it's just Vegas in mine. Okay, and then let us deal with these files. Vids, but it's not going to be there. It actually needs to be in the transcend. Not there. Here. Nope, not here either. Actually needs to be here. Videos, animation, frames, recorded. GSC. And who are the 3 deaths of the best player? Right, that's mine. Even this player who just can't hit from 1 meter and had a KD of 0-8, I thought. GG. Yeah, seems like an appropriate thought to have at the time. You know, okay, let's throw that in there. And this isn't even the same thing that's necessary. This is the video that I uploaded. I'm not going to show you a preview because it's short enough that you can just go and watch it yourself, but I'll point it out to you if you don't know where it is. But it's Mr. McMotivated Murders a Frog. DMC4 Special Edition Virgil vs. Bale, I think is the full title. But let's open it. Probably one of the largest, you know, things I have, except for, like, any full videos that I've done before. Oh, let's just see what we got for now.
What? Huh? Da, this will work.
Alright, okay, cool. So did I put it in? I don't think I did. So let's yeah, of course I didn't put it in yet. So let's throw that in. And I'm going to have to edit it, unfortunately. Because of stuff. So let's just hit U and delete that. And let's go find the best shot. I mean, yeah, we'll go with that last shot there. And probably about here. The same player even played dubstep in the background, and he was Russian Kid. Why the kids? Yeah. I think, well, now that CSGO's free, you know, more kids are going to get into it. CSGO's always been thinking people go, I want to play this game because it's cool and involves realistic people shooting each other. And it's not COD. And, you know, it's got a high skill ceiling. I see people playing, it's like, wow, so cool. And everyone else is like, wow, so cool. So I want to be like them. So I might just be new to the game. I mean, gonna be honest, if you're playing with me, I'd probably have a 0 to 8 KD as well. You know, I'm just bad at games, frankly, if we're being honest with ourselves. I'm not that good with them. Alright, I'm sure that'll be long enough. Okay, let us pop that in. And let's go find the grapple stuff, wherever those were. Pain, taunts, metal, heavy, battle cry, grapple hook, there we go. Actually, we'll just copy this in, because I'm going to need that for, you know, this here. Let's do that, let's put that in. Make it quieter, but what we're going to do is we're going to have more of a fade in. So, where does he start? So there. So let's move that. Like I said, I'm average. I could be good or terrible. Yeah. That's me when I play games. Sometimes really good, sometimes really bad. Oh, look at that with his hand. Fantastic. Whatever. I don't think anyone's going to notice it. I didn't notice it when I was recording it. So, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. But let's also have that happen. So it's got like sort of fade out things like... So, you know, it does that instead. Nicholas, says Lily V. Message retracted. Put it in the wrong place. Alright, thanks for your contribution, Lily. That's still not that good because it like starts fading out and the heavy's literally just gotten here. So, you know, let's move this forwards actually. Let's move it a bit more like this. Yeah, I think that works quite well. Alright. And I'll have some other stuff there. Alright, cool. Lovely jubbly. Let's have it spread out a bit more, actually, just to make this a bit better. Still have that fade out be a little bit more closer to here, but you know. Oh, hold on a minute. Does that work? Is that too... Whatever. Let's see. Don't know why it does that, but it does. Let's just extend it, see what's going on with that. 1 minute. I'm gonna... Oh, I only even... Okay, I'm gonna be going soon, so I'm just gonna fix this thing. Oh, I cannot wait. I want to see how long this collab will be. Will it be the new longest collab, or the Talent Show collab 2 will still be the longest in TF2 history? I think it has a good chance of being the longest, gonna be honest. Yeah, it does that thing there, so maybe I should be trying to loop it. I don't quite know how I loop things though. I don't know how we loop things. So yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, I think that works quite well. Right. Okay. You don't need to see how it looks like from the start. I'll just do it from here. Okay. And then I've also animated a bit more as actually, you know, you saw in this thing. But I'm going to quickly end this due to personal reasons that I got to deal with real quickly. So, but before I do go, though, I want to show you, I want to just point out the video that I made. The longest is nearly 2 hours long, yeah. You know, that's quite long. But, you know. Give me a minute. Let's just let me get back on here. Let's change that display capture size. Let's just move it a bit like so. Just get some stuff out of the way. But yeah, here's this newest video of mine. Once it, you know, actually loads that. I've hit transition and it's there. But yeah, Mr. McMotivated Murders a Frog. I'm not going to play it now, but, you know, if you want to go check it out, you know, it's on the channel. Feel free to check it out. It's only 1 minute, 33 seconds. But yeah, that's that. I'm going to end this now, I think. Not really going to dilly-dally around this. I'm just going to end it. So, thanks for watching, and a big thank you to anyone who's watched and contributed to the chat, including the second Baron the Second, Guzmari, also known as Cappy B, Melvin FMTV, a new person, thanks for saying you like the stream, and Lily V, who said something by accident, probably. Yep, good night. Have a good night's sleep as well. Hopefully I'll have one, but I don't know. But for the time being, bro, I'm out of here. I'm Drenduh Tyrof, and I'll catch you on the flip side.